normally would say, oh, I just supported your fundraiser, I can't support your streams now. And that's the problem, is that's kind of the double-edged sword here. I'm a fully crowdfunded guy. Views. I don't want to be Mr. Views.
I need banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, squeeze the peel, it comes in, then
Squeeze banana. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Hooey. I am DSP. And I welcome you here to the Level 1 podcast. You may notice I have a lozenge in my mouth. There's a good reason for that. So last night, yesterday I should say, I had a pretty lengthy stream. Yesterday was DSP's Closet Clean Out Marathon, also known as What's in DSP's Closet, The Revenge. And what I mean by that is it was my second opportunity to jump into my closet and see what was in there and clean it out. Two things occurred. Number one, I got a lot of stuff out of the closet, cleaned it out significantly. In fact, one thing you guys probably never knew is how huge the closet actually is. It's giant. It really is. It's ginormous. It basically is a walk-in closet. There's tons of space in there. In fact, let me show you something really cool. Ha ha!
I need banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, squeeze the peel, it comes in, then squeeze banana.
A vest ensemble.
Show me the
Is
money.
now available on
the
demand. Yes, for the first time in 8 freaking years that I have lived here in Washington State, I can actually use my closet for something useful. Rather than me just throwing random shit in there and it being completely full of junk, I can actually use shit in the closet now. Now, what's the other thing that happened? Well, last night I pooped, obviously, after the marathon. I'm relaxing with my wife and everything. Everything's fine, but I realized, oh, I forgot to take my allergy medication yesterday. In the midst of this marathon, I wasn't thinking about it, okay? So I took my allergy pill, like, late last night. Now, it's a 24-hour allergy pill, okay?
That's right, if only I weren't so old. If only I were young. Ugh.
I need to upgrade my setup sooner rather than later. We've noticed I'm getting corrupted videos, and that means, obviously, we're having issues with this PC. I basically need to upgrade. It's time. It's been 8 years since I got this PC, and I use this PC all day, every day. It's time for an upgrade, all right? And we've been talking about ways that I could do that. And one of the ways we said was, oh, I could do a big fundraiser event. I could do a big marathon stream. You know, all funds go towards the new PC. And I'm sure I could do some silly fun stuff on it. And I guarantee you if I did this, I would probably raise the amount I'm looking to raise to get a new PC. I almost guarantee it because people are very generous. They want to see my setup improve. They want to see new stuff here on DSP Gaming. And I'm very appreciative of that. But there's a catch. You know, not everyone's made of money, especially now with inflation and everything. Stuff isn't very good right now for a lot of people. So I fully believe that if I did a fundraiser like that, people would come out in droves and support it. All right, but what would happen on the flip side is that all those people who normally support my streams normally would say, oh, I just supported your fundraiser, I can't support your streams now. And that's the problem, is that's kind of the double-edged sword here. I'm a fully crowdfunded guy. I don't have advertisements, right? I'm not shilling any products. I don't have any product placements. The sponsorship is now gone. I don't have any of that, so no exclusive partnerships. You know, I'm not getting paid to stream this today. I'm crowdfunded by you guys. That's how I make my living. So if I say, hey guys, crowdfund a new PC, and they do, but they're like, okay, that's great, but now I can't afford to crowdfund your streams for the next month. So I'm shooting myself in the foot. I can't raise the funds to buy new equipment and then not have any money for a month to pay my bills.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
It's not going to work, you see? So, we've been talking about this over the last couple of months, all right? And essentially what we're talking about is other ways we can do this. We had one person who looked like they were going to be able to donate, and then they ended up they couldn't. And there's all kinds of stuff going on. Like, well, I guess it just has to wait for now. What can you do? You know? And what I was proposing was that come the fall, when we have hot new releases out, and people are already coming to the channel in increased numbers to watch me play the new games, then maybe if we were to do a fundraiser, we'd get the regulars coming and supporting and fundraising the new PC, but then we'd still have the amount of people coming, watching the new games, supporting the streams for the new games, because we already will have that increase in attention over the fall, okay? Typically, during the fall times, all right, during the fall times, what happens is I get a little bit more viewership, but a lot more ad revenue on YouTube. The fall gaming season is the one time of the year, I'd say like October, November, December, where ad revenue is really good. And as long as I don't shoot myself in the foot like I did last year when I played GTA and Guardians of the Galaxy and other games with the licensed music on, as long as I don't do that this year, I should see a big increase, all right? Absolutely, okay? Now, let's see what happens with that, all right? But the other thing that's now happened is because we went into the closet and found what was in there. Little hidden gems like this, right, could turn into something. Or they might not at all. Because here's the thing. Two things you got to understand. Number one, I cannot sell stuff online. It's just not possible, all right? Right now, if I tried to sell T-Mech on eBay, a million trolls would come and flood it. They'd flag the fucking auction and try to tell eBay it's a scam when it's not. I can't do stuff online. And the funny part about that is, some people are like, oh, you could just do it under a reseller, or you could do it. No, you don't understand the level of obsession that the nutcases have when it comes to me. You have no concept. It's not a matter of, oh, we want to stop Phil from doing things that we think are bad or unsavory, right? Like, their major thing with me is, oh, Phil begs on his streams, okay? Because that's how I make a living. If I don't tell you guys, hey, I'm crowdfunded, please contribute, I don't make a paycheck today. You understand? That's the model. That's how it works for a lot of people who are content creators, all right? They don't like that. So their justification for trolling me and trying to ruin my life is, oh, we don't like that he asked for, you know, for support on his stream.
All of my bills are coming due for the month. They all basically come due the first week or two of every month. And it's very hectic and very tight unless I have a really good month. I'll be honest with you guys, it's been pretty slow.
What I need to do, which I can't do right now, but what I need to do is do some research. And by the way, I want to say thank you. One of the viewers yesterday did send me an in-depth email about different like game stores and things in my area that might be willing to buy these games, you know, for value rather than, oh, trade this in for $1, right? So yeah, I have to look into it, and I have to see what I can do and set up a time when maybe I could go to one of these stores, because they're not nearby. There is one or two nearby, but they're not the ones that are prominent. Like, there's some prominent stores in Seattle, but Seattle's 45 minutes away from me, and to actually do anything in the city of Seattle, there's no parking. I'd make a day trip, to go to a parking lot, walk across the fucking city to get to the store. You know, it's a trek, okay? So it's not something I can just do on a whim. It's something I have to plan for. I have to have a day off of streaming to do it, you see? This is not something easy for me to be able to do, sadly. As nice as some people are like, oh, any day I have nothing to do, I could just drive into the town next to me and do shit. I can't do that. I have to be here 6 days a week, full-time streaming to make a living.
6 days a week, I'm live streaming here to pay my bills. If I don't live stream for several days at a time, I lose money.